Alright, so I noticed that there were some smells that we were getting. You know, smelled like burnt, things like that. Oh man, that funnel's totally not gonna work. I'm gonna have to. So, I checked the fluids because, I don't know, I just kept thinking, we gotta be out of something, right? We gotta be out of some kind of fluid. So and there was some nasty sounds. So I checked the ones that I hadn't checked in a little while, power steering and the brake system, because I noticed that's where my noises were coming from, those two systems whenever I use them, whenever I would turn or whenever I would apply the brake. And lo and behold, both systems could use some fluids. It's not super uncommon that in an old vehicle to lose fluids like that. But obviously steering and braking are critical.
And the most popular things.
Well, they're critical systems to operating your vehicle. You don't want to lose your brakes, and you certainly don't want to lose your steering. So we're gonna top those bad boys off, and then we're gonna get going to St. Louis. And I'm gonna guess that the smells are gonna stop because the systems are gonna be lubricated, and the sounds, the horrible sound. The power steering pump appears to still be in good shape, but it definitely needs some fluid, and I've experienced this before. So let me get Bea to pull the. I gotta get Bea to pull the hood because we closed it down a little too far. So, can you even see my face?
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe the funnel will work this time. I hope so. Otherwise, I have a funnel for no reason.
I bet it will work now.
It should. Well, it appeared for so long. I kept checking this power steering, and it looked good, but I kind of feel like it's been a little while, meaning, you know, we've needed to do this for a little while, and I kept putting the light, you know, I'd use the light on the phone and I'd put it right up to this container. And it just felt like that we had plenty, but I just checked it and we're well below the line that's acceptable. And now that it's on and running, the line for hot is even higher than the line for cool, because obviously, you know, as it heats up, you remember, Eob, what happens when you heat up a substance? What happens to the molecules that we talked about?
It disintegrates into like, I don't know. When you heat up solids, liquids, and gases, remember, the molecules spread apart. So that's why on liquids there's a line for hot, because as it gets hotter, it will occupy more of the container. Yeah, just keep there you go. So, all right, so we're gonna button her back up. We've got some fresh fluids, and we are gonna go. It's snowing in Salt Lake, which is awesome. It may be one of the last snows, if not the last snow we see. I don't know if it's snowing in St. Louis, but I hope it isn't the last snowing.
I know.
Because that would be good if it's not the last snowing.
We love snow. And what happened with Bonnie when we woke up in the morning and it was snowing, you remember?
Bonnie started and the power was working.
Right, so like we had the power back on our like refrigerator and our freezer, so Bonnie really likes the cold. Before we had even started her, it was working. Oh man, I forgot to check the fuse.
Oh, fuses.
Yeah. Why do we have to check the fuses? Hey, you're filming your head.
Because we don't want the fuses to explode.
No, because what happens when the fuses, when they pop? What happens when you blow a fuse?
The RV starts not working.
Well, whatever it is that the fuse is supposed to be protecting no longer works, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Eob, you gotta hold the camera out in front of you so you can see what you're filming. I have a feeling that you're just you're filming a lot of the side of the RV. Well, that's pretty far away.
Well, I could see it from here.
Alright.
Well, we're dead. Well, if you come to Car World, you would see a lot of cool stuff. And that's what my dad makes. Color World
Okay. So
stuff.
we should be good. Alright, so thanks for joining us from Salt Lake. FanX was awesome. It was awesome. We did the final numbers, came in really good. We obviously could have done better, but we're out of so much. We already got the supply order for the metal prints coming in. Joseph and I are going to do a lot more printing. It's going to be an awesome weekend. We're super, super pumped. So thanks for joining us. We'll see you at Wizard World in St. Louis, Missouri next weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday on the Car World Book Tour.